Welcome back, blade lovers. This old sword with you. Oh, knife. Oh, my knife. Oh, knife. Oh, light. Oh, pen. It's another O item. From our good friends at Olight. Yes, I broke down and took the chance and got the... Shall we take a look? I got the Oknife, and it is called the Drever. So call it what you like, the Drever, the Oknife, or the Kizer. Yep. In case you hadn't known, that's who's making these. Essentially what we got here is a Kizer knife, maybe with some design input from Olight, but basically fully manufactured by Kizer. Same quality standards as the rest of their budget knives and even higher end knives. This is coming in at around the $65 mark, I believe. You can check. This came from White Mountain, and just checked yesterday, and the black one and the blue with the, I believe, satin finish or stonewash non-black finish is available. You know what? I think for some reason or other there's been controversy about the knife, in the beginning at least. I do not know why. Essentially, we're looking at a Kizer EDC knife here. It fires well, it locks up well. Everything about it is quality at that price. Got a deep carry clip. It's blue. You may or may not like that. It's anodized steel or coated steel. Kind of a luminescent, kind of, I don't know, silky looking, reflective. Maybe overly so. Clip, nice matching thumb stud and pivot. Stonewashed blackened blade with a beautiful usable choil. I mean, that's a usable choil. Relatively shallow. We have what arguably could be called a sheep's foot blade. I like it. It's not too much of a drop here. Point stays on line, and it's still a usable piercing sort of a point, which I like. I don't like, nubs at the end, unless all you're going to do is slicing with them. I think a knife needs to be able to pierce, no matter what the function, whether it's a tactical use or EDC use, utility use. I think it's nice to have that ability to penetrate. Okay. We have a very nice G10, black G10 handle on this one. Fully open construction with one barrel spacer in the back. No lanyard hole that I can find. And the clip is not switchable. But they did a neat thing with the clip. They did relieve the handle and inset the clip, and the screws are flat. So no obstacles coming in and out of the pocket. It's smooth. It carries deep, yet bright. So you may or may not like the branding on that. Pretty good amount of branding, but they wanted to put their name on it. And comes with a neat little extra. Comes with a challenge coin. I believe that's what they're called. I don't collect any, but it's a neat coin with some weight to it. I'm not sure if it's copper or simply some metal. Let's find out. Non-metallic, but it has weight. It has much more weight than you would have from aluminum. So I'm thinking copper. It's a nice little coin. A lot of detail in it. So, hey, if you just get it for the coin, why not, right? Let's do some quick measurements. Like I say, I'm liking the knife. I didn't hear what the initial complaints or quandary or whatnot was all about. Maybe they're just trying to figure out who made it. Or they didn't want to buy a knife from a flashlight company. It's exactly 8 inches long. It is exactly 3.5 inches of the blade, and the sharpened edge is exactly 3 inches. Nice even measurements. If I can find my calipers, let's see what we've got for a handle thickness. 0.53. It is nicely contoured though. And exactly 3 millimeters blade stock. I think they picked all the right measurements for this guy. And let's not forget the weight. It's not a heavy knife. Carries comfortably. Yeah, 3.5 ounces, we'll call that. 3.51. Nice weight for a 3.5 inch knife. So you got, I mean, somebody did their homework here. You got a, if you're talking about ounce per inch, got 3.5 inch blade, got 3.5 ounces, got 8 inches overall. Plenty of handle. If you'd like to hold it this way, works quite nicely that way too. Lockup is rock solid. I did a little bit of pivot adjustment on it to get it that smooth. It wasn't quite that drop shutty when I first got it, but not hard to loosen that T8. Drop a few drops of oil in the on the pivot there. Work it back and forth, tighten it up, maybe tighten and loosen it a few times. I find that's the key. This is running on bearings to the best of my knowledge. And what if we compared this to a Kizer? Here's the Beg Lighter 2, which was purchased from Amazon. And what do we got? Well, the Drever is ever so slightly longer, barely. It's got a choil, obviously, whereas the Kizer does not. Kizer's got that really nice longitudinal carbon fiber handle. Everybody questions how it's holding up. Well, I haven't carried it a lot. But nothing wrong with that carbon fiber. Some people are saying it's soft in spots and this, that, and the other thing. Knife users and owners are always going to find stuff to talk about, and many times it is true. So let's put the Griptilian in there for another measure and see what we got. It's a taller knife, not as slender, and pretty much the same length, at 3.5 inch ballpark. So there you have the Drever, and it's an Olight branded product made by Kizer. Once again, when you look at this knife, just think Kizer. And they did some nice things with it. It's just nicely contoured, you know. It's an arch across that handle. It fits the handle, the hand very comfortably. The ergos are great. I like the fact that you can choke up without having to watch where your finger is. You can go that way. You can go that way. Or you can come back here. Pretty good jimping on that thumb ramp. Oh yeah, the steel, probably didn't mention that, is N690. It's tucked away right in there somewhere. And yeah, no, that's a stock number, I think. There's your N690 marker right there. So N690 being a good steel, used a lot by Fox knives, used a lot by Fox-made Bastinelli knives, many of which are going for over $300. So you can go figure that. But I like it. And again, as of today, I believe both versions are available. So you get a nice box. You get the Kizer style pouch, but with Oknife on it. And you get a really nice coin. Win, win, win. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Throw some comments in there, and we'll be back with another one before you know it. This Old Sword, signing out.